Welcome back, everybody, to WWE 2K25 MyGM Mode. This is episode 4, week 4 of our series here. We are on the way to Survivor Series after a hot previous pay-per-view, and we are still seated in second place behind Tyler Breeze, who has a pretty decent lead over us, but we have the same lead over all the remaining brands. We're in a pretty solid spot where we sit right this second. We have no outstanding promises or anything to do with any of our superstars. Realistically, it's just time to book a dang show and get some rivalries going. As mentioned, we are still in second place. We're not necessarily desperate to get into first place just because we want more keepers for the beginning of the next season, as nobody has any Hall of Fame trophies, so we don't need to worry about the season ending. We are getting pretty close where we will hit some of these Hall of Fame things before the season's over, so we're at least going to finish with 1 or 2 season trophies. We have a few orders of business to take care of before we book this show. The show's already booked, actually, but before I run you through it, we need to upgrade our fog effects just to get that show quality up that much more, 5% I believe. So now everything is at least tier 2 except Tiffany's request for that to be at tier 3. So now that's upgraded. The next thing we're going to do is visit the power cards. We got this To The Moon's card, which I've already decided we are going to pop on our boy Oba Femi. He is going to be entering in a tag team with AJ. He's already the tag champ, so we might as well get that boy some popularity out here. We have a lot of cards that we need to find a home for, and I think we're going to be dumping them all the next week. One of them specifically, we need to try to use up some of these cards. We're going to get refreshed at the beginning of the season, but I don't really have a need to use the Ruthless Terms card. The Punked one we can use on the Go Home show, so we're going to use that on the Go Home show before Survivor Series. But this is the show we have booked out so far. I got Becky and Blair continuing their rivalry there. It's level 2. We'll just keep it going. Chelsea doing a self promo. We're going to try to get this tag team feud started. AJ's stamina isn't amazing, but it will be okay for a few matches. And that's why we popped the To The Moon card on Oba Femi, just to try to get him some more pop in this match. Advertising from Liv. I think we're going to need to sign a new woman this week or next week, so we need some money for that. The Miz versus Solo Sikoa. We got the title up on the line because why not? Actually, wait a second. The Miz is a champ already, so we don't need to do that. I guess we'll have to edit that. Maybe we can throw someone else in there. Maybe we should just make this a fatal 4-way and get Seth Rollins involved with Austin Theory and see what kind of shakes out rivalries from that. We will put Solo Sikoa's title up on the line because why not? Quick edit on the fly there. We have a self promo from Kit Wilson. He's not doing much else besides a rivalry with Cena, which they will be wrestling in the coming weeks. Jacob Fatu versus Tama Tonga in a tables match is our main event. That's a level 3 rivalry. If that blows off, that is totally fine. But that's going to be our show for this week. We have a lot to work off of, and we need to build up to some bang and go home shows / pay-per-views. It would be nice to finish in first. I'm not going to complain about that, but it won't be the end of the world because we have much more game to play. So let's get into this. We're going to confirm the booking. Show cost $10,000, kind of a cheap show. Self promos are really where the cost is added plus the tables match. Let's get after it. It's going to be a banging show. Let's see what happens here. Becky Lynch, Blair Davenport. I know Blair's getting kind of pissed at us. She's been on the bench apparently. 100 stamina sitting at. Great match. Grows to level 3. Chelsea Green self-promo 2 pop. Wanted a little bit more out of that. Her mic skills are 4 too, but I feel like she doesn't normally perform. We got the tag boys out here. And we changed titles. We have Chase U stealing the titles back off of them and still no rivalry. So you hate to see that. We have Liv Morgan here, $10,000 minus 3 pop. We take it. We have the boys here in a fatal 4-way. I got really confused for a second there. I just booked this. Austin Theory takes away the men's mid-card title. Miz and Sikoa grow a rivalry. That is kind of exactly what we were aiming for. Now we have a world title rivalry on our hands there. Kit Wilson 2 pop. We have the boys. This should be a banger. See if the rivalry blows off, possibly. No, it grew to level 4 and just a good match. So I don't really know what to have those two do to get anything better than a good. But we don't care what the other brands are doing. We're cooking over here, or trying to at the very least. WCW, get out of here. Don't want to see it. Good booking. Yeah, we just did good, mainly because these matches did not hit 4 stars, the opening and close. but it's week 1. That's okay, man. The first couple weeks, we're just trying to set some stuff up. If only you could fight as well as you talk, Kit. All bark, no bite, John Cena says. 18,000 fans, $84,000. We got 26,000 for SmackDown, so SmackDown blew us out. We beat Raw, that's our big opponent, and WCW beat us, but just barely. So that's okay. Not a bad place to shake out this week. Still second place, Arlington, Texas. Melly Fanny Fan. I'm getting a little sick of being the good girl. She wants to turn heel. She's pissed at us. She is a jobber. I don't really care. She's not in something, so maybe seeing her as a heel will help me out. I feel like things have been moving in the wrong direction for me. I'm not enjoying the crowd's boos every week. I'm changing roles. Ay. Why does everyone want to change roles all of a sudden? That wasn't in my plans. No, I'm not going to fire him, but that wasn't in my plans, Oba. I'm trying to get you involved in the tag titles. Here you are a tag champ. Now I got a face and a heel tag champ. Not awesome. Let's check out our commissioner goal for this week. Do not book your most popular available cruiser this week. I believe that just means Liv Morgan. What do we get for that? Injury Rehab 3. That could be doable. I think that we can go ahead and not book Liv. I think that's fine. Let's get John Cena and Kit Wilson involved. John Cena's stamina still isn't hot, but we'll get that booked. We'll throw that on there. What else can we do here? We need to get Solo and The Miz going, apparently. That's going to be a new rivalry we're brewing there. Apparently, The Miz was my mid-card champ and Solo was my world champ. I guess you never know with these things here. We can do Becky and Blair, but we need to book out some of these rivalries. Oh, this rivalry went down. Is that because it was seeded for so long? Interesting. I did not know that the rivalry dies down if you don't have them wrestle, but I guess that makes sense. It doesn't surprise me. So we'll go Gigi and Tiffany because they're both at 100 stamina. And because Oba decided to turn, we're kind of left without a tag team rivalry now, which is sick. So I guess those boys are just going to kind of sit on the bench for a little bit. I really feel like we need to get something else started here just so that we have a little bit more going on. I wish that Lash Legend could be a giant or something because she's not doing a dang thing and there's not really anyone I could pair. I guess I could pair up with Chelsea Green. I think that was, yeah, that was an old rivalry though. So Blair Davenport's booked up, not for much longer though. Maybe we just do Becky and Blair unless they're hurting. No, they're good. We'll send them at it again. This is kind of a mediocre show here. John Cena, Kit Wilson, The Miz, Solo Sikoa, anything else that can work in here that I might like. I'm thinking maybe we have Seth go heel, so that way him and AJ can go in a tag match against the boys, and we can get that going so we can get more people out there running stuff. Austin Theory needs a rivalry. Who would go good against him? John Cena would go great against him. So would Duke Hudson, but they're going to start a tag rivalry. Too many bruisers, man. That is what I'm coming to realize. We could have Tama Tonga go face after that rivalry blows off. Let's see what else we can book on here. I don't really have many more slots to get any more matches on here, so we might as well do some productive stuff here. AJ Styles, we could get him out here. I guess we just have him out there doing some charity with Seth doing that, and then maybe we try to do a tag team call out and have the, just where we can kickstart this rivalry, have him call out Seth and AJ, and they'll be a cool tag. I think that makes sense. That'll be decent. Hopefully that grows the rivalry. And I think our order here is good. Cena and Kit should be a banger because Cena's 25 ring level. And then we have this match here, which is a 1-star rivalry. This, which is a 3-star, and this, which is a 3-star. So that should be a decent show. Do we want to buy any power cards this week? We sort of have the money for it. Health Spa could be good. Get Schooled. Should I throw that on anybody? Who's got some low ring XP? That's kind of a big guy for us. Could throw it on Solo Sikoa just because he's going up against The Miz. So we'll boost up that a little bit. Get him to level 8 because why not? Nothing else we seriously want to use right this second. So I think that's our next show. The second week of this little sprint here. $28,000 show cost. Let's see how it shakes out. Cena versus Kit Wilson. Hopefully a banger. Cena's a little banged up, but we have like a baby health spa we can throw on him. That grows to level 3, which is great. Seth Rollins is a heel, which is great. Mid-card, Solo Sikoa, The Miz. How does that go? Solo Sikoa mean mugging us in a great match. 1-2 rivalry. We like to see that. AJ Styles, 2,000 fans. Appreciate you, big dog. The women back at it, both healthy as ever. I could have thrown a stipulation on there. I guess I still can. Maybe that will be on the go home show because it's a big rivalry. That did nothing, so a waste of money. Women, Becky Lynch, Blair Davenport. How does this go? Should be a level 4 rivalry now, right? Blair takes it away for the first time in an amazing match, and it grows to level 4. I don't think that was enough for us to get amazing booking just because our opener kind of fell a little flat, but that's okay. You know, these first couple weeks, like I said, man, we're just feeling it out. What up, JC Jane? How you doing? Poor opening, as I knew it. I should have switched these two, but I really thought that this was going to perform better. It is what it is, brother. It is what it is. 21,000 fans, $55,000. So we can start spending some money. SmackDown blew it out. Raw beat us. And WCW got pretty darn close to us. Hey, there we go. Our first season trophy. Injury rehab, increased match costs. You'll love to see that. We are the only one with one of the season trophies. Not doing bad money-wise. SmackDown's trying to catch up a little bit, so we're going to have to play some cards to counteract that. What up, Kit? I thought I'd left London for good. Well, I guess I'd lit up their show. He wants to be on the show. Hey, boss, I've been coming down with something. I feel like I have the flu. That's fine. Stay home, Becky. You're good, brother. We don't need you till the go-home show, which is next week. So we should look at some power cards to play for the go-home show. Reduce the fan retention rate. Yeah, we're going to book that for the go-home show next week for everybody else. Take that. Limited stock is fine. We could also do a veto champ on SmackDown. We could, let's just, yeah, SmackDown. They're trying to catch up, so we might as well knock them down a peg. And let's do the best offense so that nobody can hurt us with something next week. Chill out could be mean too. I feel like we got to dump some of these. I don't know how many carry over. Take that, Raw. Chill out, brother. We're going to get absolutely toasted by cards next for the go-home show because we are obliterating everybody. Hell Spa, I think that the most important person to use that on is John Cena right this second. So we'll get John Cena off the card for this week, but that's okay. And I think that's it. Do we need to buy anything? Get Schooled could be fine. Adds 2 weeks to a person's contract and fix a match. We have one of those already. Not in the need for it. Have at least one Falls Count Anywhere match this week. What do we get? You got a Big Dog and Kit Wilson on the show. So let's book Kit Wilson calling out John Cena for the go home show because why not? And he wants to be on the card. So call him out. There you go. Does he need a match? No, he just expects to make an appearance because we're in London. You got it, Kit Wilson. Have at least one Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's see. What are we cooking with here? The Miz needs a week off. Solo Sikoa is fine. Women, we're going to save that for the go home show. Everything's at like 4 right this second, which is awful. Okay, here we go. Here's what we do. Let's get the tag teams going. Let's get Seth out of here. Get Andre Chase, and let's get Seth and AJ. Stamina's not awesome. Get it on the line. It'll at least start a rivalry for next time. I really want Liv to be mixed up in something, but there's just not anyone for her to go up against right this second. Just kind of tough. This is on cooldown. I don't think we'll be renewing Melly Fanny Fan's contract. I know that Triple H said she was a star in the making, but I don't really have much going on for her. We might need to sign somebody here to go up for our women. Who would Liv go up against? A giant. We need a giant out here. We can search for like a renowned star as a woman face. Either a specialist or a giant would do. We'll try giant. No, let's try specialist first just because then she can be a little bit more versatile for us. Unavailable. Maybe we can even go up one more. Because why not? We don't need them for a whole lot longer. Still nobody's there. Maybe we can try Giant and see if anyone pops up. No one's there. We're not going to sign a legend. Can we do a renowned star Giant? Can we do an established star Giant? What, is there no women in this game? What the hell is going on here? I guess we just need to get stuff on the card this week. Maybe we can have him go up against Oba. I know it's Bruiser, so it's not going to be great. But we'll at least get that started. Throw the title up because why not? Man, it's come to this. We got to do Chelsea Green, Melly Fanny Fan. Maybe we can just freaking put that. Maybe we can make that our Extreme Rules match. Or was it Falls Count Anywhere? Let's make that our Falls Count Anywhere match. They got the stamina for it. That way it'll at least hopefully be decent. And then we still need something else here. The Miz really needs a week off. unless we do like a pre-match physio on him, but I kind of want him for the pay-per-view. Ay, ay, ay. Or maybe we can go find a heel specialist or something in the talent scouts. Maybe we can find a heel woman specialist, renowned star. Yeah, let's search for a renowned star woman heel for Lash Legend. Still nothing. I can't find anything in these dang talent scouts. There we go. Donna Matrix, what's up, lady? She looks like the Walmart Dollar General version of Rhea Ripley. Honestly, I love these jobbers out here. Paragon J. Pierce. We got Carolina Reaper. I think we're definitely signing Donna Matrix. We need some people out here. 14,000. How much till the end of the season just to make sure it's done? 20K. Welcome aboard, Miss Matrix. You are going to be thrust in here. We got jobbers galore now, and you're going up against the one, the only Lash Legend. Donna Matrix, Lash Legend. We need to get something to make this a little exciting. Steel cage could be cool. Don't want to blow out all the funds on that. So let's do another tables match. Why not? We're actually going to make this an Extreme Rules match because we kind of need to book out a few more of those. This is going to be a stinker of a card. I don't think there's a rivalry going on here. But let's see at least this. Oh, yikers. I think that's the opener. I think this is the main event. Our women's roster turns out is kind of weak when everyone's all tied up. That call out's going to go. We can have Solo Sikoa call out The Miz so everyone can push along their rivalries, and maybe that will be our pay-per-view main event. There is Solo Sikoa The Miz. And then what else can we book out in here? No one else needs their rivalries to move along. Let's do Blair Davenport as a self promo just to try to get something. Her mic skills aren't great, but why not? Let's send it. Awful show here. Can I play a power card so we're not just gonna get destroyed here? No, I don't really have anything great to protect us this week. This is going to be a stinker of a show, brother. We had too many rivalries. We're waiting for the go-home show. Aiki Fabuloso. Let's see what happens here. We got Austin Theory, Obafemi, Bruiser. Let's see how it shakes out. Okay, and that develops a rivalry, so I guess why not? Gosh darn it, Kit Wilson. You got 3 promo skill. You can't move that along. Lash Legend, Donna Matrix. Welcome to the show in an Extreme Rules match. 2 stars? 1.5 stars. Yikes, you hate to see that. Blair Davenport, 1 pop. This is not going our way so far. Melly Fanny Fan, Chelsea Green, Falls Count Anywhere. We had some exciting stipulations here. In an okay match, develops a rivalry. That's fine. No one, dude, this show is a dud. Take me home. Somebody take me home, please. This, please develop a rivalry for the 3rd time, and it sure does in a great match. So some of the stuff here had potential. It had bones to be a decent show at the end of the day, but it absolutely was not. All of our promos fell flat, which is awesome the week before the go-home show. Looks like SmackDown went berserk, and we did not. Let's see how we shook out. 13,955 fans. Not sure if Donna Matrix is ready for the big time. Dude, Donna Matrix was born for this, brother. You don't know what you're talking about. 24,000 SmackDown, Raw, and WCW all blew us out. To the moon card, we take it. We still have, an 11,000 fan lead over SmackDown, and we are dang near close to 50,000 behind Raw, which isn't great. I have a proposition for you. How about you and I take our partnership? I don't think I want to do that because that costs money and I don't want to piss anybody off. But I'm going to do a small decrease to him. What amazing growth we've seen lately. I'd like to stay humble when I can, but I have to admit you've seen some amazing growth out of me as well. Do you appreciate all I've done here? Dude, are you trying to get money out of me? NXT Mutiny, you're one of our top stars. In fact, I want to offer, okay, fine. Take 50,000, Kit. You're welcome, brother. Promise Melly Fanny Fan to a role switch promo within 3 weeks. When the hell did I do that? That's not happening. She's going to be even more pissed. So that's awesome. Schedule a run-in on your most popular available star. We are not doing that. It's the go home show, partner. There's too much riding on this. We are going to cash in our network special, or should we save that? Let's just do it. The fans are getting a little dicey now. We don't want to fall behind. We'll cash in the network special, and we could get Donna Matrix a big boost here, get her really going as one of our people. Let's do that. No rivalry developed between Lash Legend and Liv Morgan, which you hated, or Lash Legend and Donna Matrix, which you hate to see, but at least we have another killer on the show. Okay, nothing else we really need to do. It's the go home show. Our main event needs to be our 4-star rivalry. Let's go. Becky Lynch, Blair Davenport, title on the line. We'll go through and do stipulations afterwards, and I'll honestly redo the order afterwards too. Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, great stamina. That's going to be something cool there. We're also going to book who's Gigi Dolan with? Oh yeah, Tiffany Stratton. We got a lot of 4-star rivalries going into this one. Let's see, John Cena, Kit Wilson, and we will do the tag team titles again. The rivalry isn't super hot, but we'll get that going again. It's going to be a good match, a lot of star power there. Let's see how we can arrange this. There's really good stamina here between Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, and we need some Extreme Rules matches, so I think that we go ahead and do that. Although these guys, they could do a TLC, because I think one of them are a specialist, so let's do that as a TLC. That'll be a banger. Women here have great stamina, so they're going to do Extreme Rules, that's for sure. Kit Wilson and John Cena, I think that will be fine as a normal match. I think maybe we switch those just because this is 4 stars and it's going to be Extreme Rules, because why not? Tag titles, the stamina is not hot, so we'll leave that as is. And Blair Davenport, Becky Lynch for the title will be a tables match. Becky Lynch isn't looking crazy well. She's a little sick. She had the flu, in case you didn't recall. But I think this is a great order. 4-star rivalry, 4-star rivalry, 4-star rivalry. I wonder if this one is going to perform better than this. But Becky Lynch has that ring XP. So I do think that this is the order we need to go in. And then I think we need to do some call outs here. I think we need to do a double call out. The Miz calls out Solo, and then Solo calls out the Miz to hopefully get that to 4 stars for the pay-per-view. And then we are gonna throw out Donna Matrix. Can we get her? Oh, she's only a 1 out of 5. I didn't even check that. So is Lash Legend, so that's not gonna grow through a call out. Austin Theory call out Oba Femi just to push that along a little bit. So we got 3 callouts, and then let's do a charity from our girl Chelsea Green. Oh, reliable, made my heart beat still. I think this is a banger of a show for the go home show. You really love to see that. Schedule a run in. We're not gonna do that. Go home show. Do I have Extreme Rules on here? Yes, I do. Okay, I wanted to make sure that was there for the trophy. Let's get this thing. It is time to book the dang show. $64,000. If this isn't a banging show, I don't know what is, and that is apparent. TLC, Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu. Tama Tonga wins it in an amazing match. 4 stars, rivalry complete. Freed up 2 of our fellas. The Miz calls him out. Good, it grows to level 3. You'll love to see it. John Cena, Kit Wilson. Let's see how they perform here in a normal match. I guess I definitely had room to throw a stipulation there, but we didn't even freaking need it. Great match. Rivalry bros off at 3, I believe, and that grows to level 4. So that went exactly as planned. The callouts are working for us today, this show specifically. Extreme Rules, Tiffany Stratton, Gigi Dolan. Free up more of my people. In an amazing match. Everything's been amazing so far. That's great. Love to see something a little higher, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Austin versus Oba gets that growing to level 2. The tag titles again. Seth, don't get hurt. He sure didn't. Well, I don't know that yet. No, he did not, and that was an amazing match too. We are killing it right now. 3,500 fans from Chelsea. This hopefully is at least amazing. Becky Lynch gets her title back in a 4.5-star classic. That is an amazing booking right there. So we took one on the chin last week to really come out and shine this week. We are like coal under the ground getting compressed into a diamond, brother. That was beautiful. We're like flowers blooming in May after the April showers. But it looks like everyone else did too. SmackDown went bonkers as usual, but we played power cards to get some stuff. 89,000 fans. You'll love to see that. 89,000, 21,000 for the money back to us. Not awful. 89,000. How's that shake out? Oh my golly, we smoked SmackDown. Jesus, 8,000 for Raw. Dude, maybe I went too hard with the power cards. Dude, we're in first now. Dang, son, one show swayed it. I got a little scared, and we blew everybody out of the water. My contract is expiring, and it's time for me to move on. You know what? Get out of here, Melly Mel. We don't like quitters anyways. Hey there again. Dude, get out of here, Eric Bischoff. We didn't want to hear it. Things aren't working out at Mutiny. I'm ready to tear. Dude, you just had a banger of a match. I don't want you to leave NXT, Jacob Fatu. We got the money. Stick around, partner. You're good. Kit Wilson. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I think I earned a shot at the world title. Kit Wilson, my brother. The world title is on Solo Sikoa, but I guess we can work it out in a fatal 4-way. You'll get your shot, Kit. We'll make it work. It is Survivor Series time, and nobody played any cards against us, which is interesting. First and foremost, we're going to book this before I forget about it. Survivor Series Arena. We have 3 assets, so next time we get in here, we will upgrade something else. It's going to open with a women's fatal 4-way. Let's book our mid cards just so that we have that cleared out. It's going to be The Miz, Solo Sikoa. Stamina is decent, but we need a good stipulation on here. Extreme Rules should be fine. I'm going to just pray that we don't have an injury. If we do have an injury, I have injury rehab cards, so that's fine. Women's Fatal 4-Way Falls Count Anywhere. Do I have any Falls Count Anywhere specialists? I sure do not, so we are just going to book our best woman who's not dying like Becky Lynch is. I guess that would be Chelsea Green. Her rivalry is about to blow off anyways, so Chelsea's in there. Bring it home for us, Chelsea. We are going to get a War Games card for Survivor Series. Select an opposing brand, reduce the level of all their logistic tiers to level 1 for the next week's show. We could use that, or we mainly don't want that to be used against us. Survivor Series main event in a men's Fatal 4-Way Falls Count Anywhere. I got a guy for that. John Cena is a Falls Count Anywhere specialist, not involved in anything. That is fantastic. What else can we do here for the go home show? For the pay-per-view? We need someone with some decent stamina to just get out there and make us some money. Duke Hudson could go out there. We're just gonna have him do advertising, get some money for us so we can really go out on with a bang for this season. And that is Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. 15,000 bones. B-Fab versus Natalya versus Zoe Stark versus Chelsea Green. How do we shake out here? Hopefully Chelsea can win it, because why not? Because Natalya's in it, that's why. I thought she was a immortal in this game. I might be making that up though. B-Fab got dusted in that. The Miz versus Solo Sikoa. Extreme Rules title match. Classic. Have we got a legendary yet in this series? I don't believe so. Duke Hudson, 11-5. Lexus King, Luke Gallows. He's pissed. I just noticed that it shows the morale right there, and he's pissed. Luke Gallows takes him down. Drew McIntyre, 5 pop. Not bad. Kira Tozawa, I wanted you hard.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
In the draft, but now here we are. Losing to Sami Zayn at Survivor Series. Legendary match, brother. Indy Hartwell. And then we have Tyler Bates, Elton Prince, Josh Briggs for some title. I can't really see that. Elton Prince takes it home. Classic. Javon Evans just going out there in the middle of the ring at the pay-per-view, just working on some moves. John Cena, Roman Reigns, Tonga Loa, and Randy Orton in the men's Falls Count Anywhere Fatal 4-Way. Randy takes it away. Really thought that was a shoe-in for us with Cena in there. 114 for fans, and we got $113,000. So 114 beat SmackDown. Raw smoked us, that's fine. WCW smoked us. Where are we still? Still first place with a decent lead. 11,000 fans over Raw. And dude, SmackDown and WCW could just pack up their bag. We're 92,000 ahead of them. We're gonna have to like miss a few shows. Oh boy, if you guys have got anything from this, you know I love some trading. Let's see what we get offered. 56,000 for Liv Morgan. Teddy Long, Eddie Thorpe, Charlotte Flair. Now this is interesting. He's giving us 2 superstars for $73,000. Charlotte Flair is kind of big time. Can we scope her out? 4 out of 5 promo, giant and she's a face, and that goes perfectly with Liv Morgan. I could care less about Eddie Thorpe. I think that this is a move, although Fighter would go well with a lot of my bruisers. This is a good trade. That's good. Welcome to the squad, Charlotte Flair and Eddie Thorpe. We'll take it. WCW, what do you want? Eddie Thorpe? I don't really much care for him, but I don't really want to spend all my money. Josh Briggs and Andrade. Those are two good ones, but I don't know. I don't really want to go into the final week of the season not balling, because that could hurt. Yeah, you know, interesting offer there, Eric Bischoff, but we are going to decline it. We're too cool for that. Let's see what we got coming up. Let's pick a shake-up. Oh, just a minute, player. We got scouted. Hey, boss. I was hoping to take some... Dude, you just got here, Donna. Nah, Donna, that's not in my plans, brother. This is the last week. You can be pissed at me if you want. Get out of here. Kit Wilson. Dude, Kit Wilson has an insane amount of demands for somebody who just completed their first ever rivalry with us. The last few shows have been a little messy. Could we hire some better crew? I'll tell him yes, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Okay, let's pick a shake-up. All active rivalries are increased to level 4. Nah, we're going to get level 4 before that. Leading the pack, select a male or female superstar to gain 10 popularity. Whenever superstars who share that gender gain popularity, it is increased by 20%. Beat the odds. If one of 5 random superstars on your roster win a fatal 4-way, earn 5,000. I think we're going to go leading the pack here, and I think that we're going to boost up. We have some good dudes on our roster. I think that it might be more suited for the women, honestly, so let's give it to Becky Lynch. And that is going to do it for this week's episode of MyGM Mode 2K25. As stated and as you guys saw, we are currently in first place with a commanding lead over third and fourth, but Tyler Breeze is hot on our trail, and that is totally fine. We're okay with that. We had an absolutely banging go home show, and I'm excited to continue this. I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it. We're coming up on episode 5, where we are headed out to WrestleMania. This will be the end of season 1. There's definitely going to be more seasons because we have one of the 10 required Hall of Fame trophies. I don't know if we complete more of these, if we get more Hall of Fame trophies. I'm assuming that's the way it works, but we should be able to bang out the rest of this Extreme Rules Master before all is over. Again, leave me some comments and let me know if you thought that trade was a good idea. It looked really appealing to me. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you in next week's video. Take it easy.